Welcome to this Android channel, and this is the Android and Google News for Friday, September 7th, 2018. And today in our news, we have the new Palm phone. We've learned last week that Palm was to release some kind of underpowered Android phone. Well, now we got a little peek into what it looks like, and you can see here, for example, the weird alignment of all of the icons. Basically, the device would be running on the Qualcomm 4435 chipset, have 32 gigabytes of RAM and of storage, sorry, and basically would run on Oreo 8.1. But it does look like a very small and weird device. It'd be like 3 inches, which is very small for today's standard on phones. And I don't know. Be interesting to see what and if this will ever sell, really. It finally official. Google has sent its invitations for the Pixel 3 XL event, or the Pixel event, and that will be on October the 9th with the live stream, of course. And we will be looking at the live stream. We will be looking at what's going to happen with all of that, and will there be other devices and things that are going to be announced? That's the interesting part of all of it. It's going to be nice to see. Lately, in the past couple of years, Google's keynotes have been actually very interesting. So it's going to be nice to see what's going to happen there. So it seems that the Google Assistant might be having some midlife crisis or something. It happened in the past few weeks that many people are saying that their assistant is actually acting up strangely, and on some devices, even changing its voice randomly, being a woman, then a man, then a whatever, or changing language without you even saying or doing anything. Some users are also reporting that the OK Google command has been very, very difficult to have working. And I gotta say one thing: that command, I have had difficulty in the past couple of weeks. I had to often say it many times before it worked. And a great example is I just said it, and my assistant actually didn't do anything. So this is going to be interesting to see. Maybe it's some kind of glitch, but of course Google is investigating. Well, Huawei phones have been actually delisted from the 3D Mark benchmarks because they say that they're cheating. Apparently, what they're sending out to have tested is not the same thing that they're selling, and that basically what they're selling has low grade parts that make it much slower than the reality. And so maybe that's not a good thing for Huawei, especially when you think that that company has beat Apple in sales for smartphones. I wonder how the impact of this will be. Well, we were saying that Samsung's next flagship phones, like the S10 and the Note 10, would probably not come with 5G, and that was reported widely. But the company seems to say no, that might be changing. It seems that the next devices might actually have 5G and be 5G devices. One of the reasons why 5G devices are not coming on very, very strong right now is not just the lack of 5G connection or connectivity, but the fact that it's actually hard to get the parts, apparently. Google might be playing around with a new discovery tool, and that is not what the picture here is saying, but the discovery tool for podcasts that will help you find related podcasts for subject that you actually love. So if you listen, for example, like I do, to tech podcasts, it might actually give you suggestions for other types of tech podcasts. So this is going to be interesting to see. It's trying to actually have you listen to more podcasts and more stuff that you like. And finally, a study finds that most users that are actually had some iPhones and decided for some reason to use an Android phone rarely make the switch back to Apple. It seems that users that have an iPhone, when they actually go to Android, find that the flexibility and the system is actually nice, and that the device, not just the device usability, but also the fact that there's so many choices of different devices, they just don't want to go back at some point. You know, it happened to me. I had 3 iPhones in a row before I moved on to the Galaxy S7 and now the Galaxy S9 Plus. I ain't going back to an iPhone, I can tell you that. And this was the Tech News Update for Friday, September 7th, 2018 for Android and Google. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.